Thank you for downloading the Wado Radio Podcast. If you love what you're hearing, leave a review on iTunes. We'd love to hear your feedback, and it helps expose others to the show. Thank you, and God bless.
This podcast is brought to you by Covenant Eyes. The internet can be a dangerous place for unguarded eyes and hearts. Covenant Eyes provides the services that protect against the evils and temptations that can be found on the World Wide Web. Visit wadoradio.com/resources for more information about our affiliate, Covenant Eyes.
Everybody lends an ear. I want to thank you in advance for letting us make it clear to y'all.
Yes, it's DJ Wado. We are live here at Jah'Rockn with my brother, MOnty.
What it do, Wado?
Hey, man. I'm chilling, man. How about you, bro?
I'm good, bro. Happy to be in Brooklyn, man.
The first time spending some real time out here, right?
First time spending some real time, legitimate time out here, you know what I'm saying?
So how's the city treating you so far?
Oh,
that's
it's
the
good,
real question.
Listen, man, Brooklyn, New York gave me a really bad first impression, bro.
Wow, what happened?
Just driving through New York.
Oh, okay, yeah, you got stuck in traffic, G.
That's it wasn't even that, bro. I almost died, bro.
What happened?
Let me tell you what happened.
Somebody try to run up on you?
Let me tell you what happened, bro. So we driving through. I'm on my way to Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm driving doing about 75, 80, something like that. And
hold up, you doing 75, 80 through New York?
This is the highway. It's
okay,
like a little highway.
Okay.
So I'm used to Atlanta highways. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 4, 5, 6 lanes or whatever. Everybody just doing it.
Tight up here, bro. It's tight.
Yeah, I'm driving and it's a car in front of me, and they driving, and then out of nowhere, bro, got a little taste of New York. They just swerved off to the side, and right in front of me,
they were stopped.
It was like a barrier, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, like a divider.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, you got one divider. It divides oncoming traffic and you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got dividers in every lane, bro.
So you nav that joint though, huh?
Bro, I hit the brake. I slammed the brake, bro. My wife was in the back seat, laid out across the joint, sleep. She rolled into the little crevice of the car. You know what I'm saying? It was terrible, bro. I said I'll never come back, but I'm here, and it's dope. I like it.
It's aggressive up here, man.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely aggressive up here, man. It's good. So you got some big news popping off right now, my brother.
Yeah, bro.
What's going on with you, bro?
Well, one of the reasons we out here in Brooklyn is I'm working on my debut album. Just signed a deal. It's too early to say, you know what I'm saying, the actual name, but I signed a deal with a branch of Sony Music.
That's big, man. That's major, brother. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That's major, man.
Appreciate it.
That's what's up, man. I guess, man, like what made you sign, man? Because I know we actually even talked about this before. You moving indie, man.
Yeah, bro. So I did an interview. I was pretty not too vocal, but I was pretty vocal about independence,
sure,
and the benefits and how unlikely it was that I would sign a recording contract. And my reasons for that was like, nowadays, the industry has changed. We're in a digital era.
Sure.
Major labels at one time held the keys to this whole thing.
Yep. Because
you could not get distribution unless you were on a label, a major label. These major labels had collaborative deals with distribution companies. You know what I'm saying? And they would get you in the stores. They would get you in the corner store. That's how people consume music at one point. Now you can get your joint distributed all over the universe, bro, with the click of a button. And then that on top of all the creative marketing and imagery and all of that, bro, music, mixing, videos, I could do all of that myself. It's like a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the only way I'll sign a deal is if this label can do something for me that I can't do for myself.
Sure.
So that should be a huge sign of how impressed I was by this label.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a big compliment. You know what I'm saying? Because they have they got some muscle and some firepower, and I'm really excited to start this journey with them.
I'm happy for you, man. You accomplished a great deal by yourself, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like I remember, like when I first was kind of checking you out, and then learning that you wrote all the music, produced all the music, engineered all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Very involved with your music videos and all of that stuff. So I'm really anxious to see like MOnty with the team. I don't know if the world is gonna be ready for this, my brother.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm not. I wasn't ready for it, bro. Like, I'm so used to being so involved.
Sure.
And to actually get a phone call that says, "Hey, we're gonna have you fly out here, and there'll be a team of producers waiting for you.
Wow.
And all you got to do is just sit back and let God use you, bruh."
Wow.
Like, that's uncomfortable feeling for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just so used to just moving, and it's hard for me to like let go of that ownership, that sense of ownership, like, and but it's been great. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I wasn't ready. Yeah, but I think what we got going so far, we're cooking up already is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, are you as hands on? Like, are you producing some of the tracks, or is it you just?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hands on. Like, it depends on what producer I'm working with.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So there are guys that they have their brand. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta let them breathe and let them lead the joint. And then there are guys who are just like, "What do you want?" You know what I'm saying? And in those cases, I'm heavily involved. I'm like, I would say I'm producing, and I just ain't touching buttons. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm leading it, directing it. So yeah, I'm still in there, hands on. Yeah, that's
dope. Yeah. What's the sound you shooting for on this?
Yeah, man. It's a real it's more soulful and southern. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's you though.
That is me,
That's
man.
You.
And people don't know that. Like, a lot of people don't even know I'm from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Or Clayton County, like 15 minutes south of the city. You know what I'm saying? People don't know where I'm from. Like, my first...
Even after the Alex Faith record?
Well, if they caught it, you know what I'm saying? If people caught it, they knew. It's like, okay, this is where you're from or whatever. But I got a lot of music that's just like bar heavy and whatnot. And it just,
especially the viral stuff. So I feel you.
Yeah, and that's what people know me from. Like, a lot of people don't go into projects, but they just look at singles. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will see the bars and all that. But yeah, man. So this is gonna be, more of a soulful, inspirational. We might have a little gospel vibe in here as well.
What?
Yeah, man. I got some heavy connects in the gospel industry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Recently.
Well, I know you come out of that world too, though.
That's another thing people don't know, bro. You just dropping little secrets, bro.
Man, that's how I know you, bro. That's what it is. You know
me, bro. Yeah, I used to direct the choir, man, and grew up in a church. Directed the choir since I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? And so gospel is in my veins, and so we trying to put a little twist on that, especially with the new friends I have now that I've signed a deal, man. So yeah, we might put a little sprinkle of that in there. You know what I'm saying?
A little something. Well, I feel like too though, that industry, that side of the industry, I should say, I think is as hip hop friendly as it's ever been.
The door is open.
It's open, bro.
The door is open.
It's open.
It's something I've always wanted to do, and at this point, it's like that's a little secret, for folks listening. And yeah, man. So the door is open for that right now, bro, and it's a blessing for somebody like me who's always wanted to do it, to actually have that window of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like a bridge. It's providing a bridge. Like, this is Christian content, and it's not that we're gonna blend it to the point where it's hidden. Like, we have an opportunity to spread the gospel through a form of music that otherwise would be offensive to people's ears. You know what I'm saying? But now, because the sound is accepted, like almost universally, you know what I'm saying, at this point, it's something where it's like, yo, we can implement our beliefs and our ideologies and our faith, because that's kind of where music is going now. And so and for a lot of artists, it's an open window. You know what I'm saying?
You have you tweet periodically, and even on your Instagram, you'll say things to the effect of, "I'm basically not going to compromise." like who I am and what I'm about.
Yeah.
Do you feel that pressure to maybe make music a different way now, just because of how this Christian rap community is moving in certain directions?
Absolutely. I feel that pressure every day, bro. Every single day is a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's because a lot of the cats that are, making it are, I want to choose my words carefully here, but they are, changing the style, making it more appealing for just like a general market type audience. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. But yeah, man, it's pressure every day, bro. Like it's crazy because like I can go out and talk to somebody who doesn't believe and feel completely comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But but when I talk to other believers, that's where the most pressure comes. That's where the most division comes. You know what I'm saying? When I'm around other believers who don't necessarily believe the way I do.
Why is that? And what kind of pressure is it? Like what? You think it's because of like our like the kind of denominational stuff, or? Yeah,
bro. There's a million ways to look at the Bible, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you can interpret it however you want. You know what I'm saying? But in Christian hip hop, I think the root of it, for real, bro, is there are different doctrines in this that change the entire way you operate. You know what I'm saying? They change everything. You know what I'm saying? And so that could be the root of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not mad at anybody who does what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer that, bro, you have to know who you are and just do that.
Sure.
And I feel like until we agree that we're different and we got different roads to travel, we ain't going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I see that like y'all going this way and I'm going that way, and we got to be okay with that. I got to understand that, there's people over there who need what y'all doing when y'all reach y'all destination, and there's people over here who need what I'm doing. And like I might not belong to a certain circle, you know what I'm saying? And that, you got to deal with that. Like that it kind of hurts a little bit. Like, we all serve the same God at the end of the day, and you want to feel like a sense of brotherhood, but it's not there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, these people are like just, going for a title or going for, money or whatever. I don't know. And, but I feel like, I'm trying to really, I believe in the power of, the gospel. I believe in the power of like the straight up gospel. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm a little more preachy. I'm a little more evangelistic. You know what I'm saying? And that's stuff that I'm saying right now sounds normal to so many people watching.
Sure.
But in the sphere of what we do, those are curse words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you naturally you feel uncomfortable going around certain cats. You know what I'm saying? Who looking at you like, judging you because of just, the way. And it's like, dang, man, I never felt pressure to conform when I'm around the world like I do when I'm around other believers. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, bro, it sucks, but that's the reality, bro.
Sure.
Christians will pressure you to change more than anybody. I go around cats in the world and they are just happy I'm there. You know what I'm saying? They just happy, bro. Like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Keep spreading that light, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep being positive. We need that. Cats be looking at it like it's water, bro. Like, bro, thank you. I just been in darkness. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the good word, stuff like that. So, yeah, man. We gonna be all right, though.
That's real.
We just gotta agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Do you feel like I've heard some people suggest that Christian rap is kind of out of balance because it's kind of tilting more one way than the other, and it's almost like the kind of the style of music that you make and maybe a few others make, it's not as promoted heavily or whatever.
Do I believe that it's out of balance?
Do you feel like there's a like the scales are tipped?
Of course,
one way.
Of course,
I think so.
Yeah, bro. Anybody who it's always been out of balance though. Not necessarily like the content wise. Like one it's been out of balance in regard to like a crew of people. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like
I got you
slided. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they do is what everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope. But man, at the end of the day, bro, you have to know who you are, and that's something you gotta fight for. You gotta fight to be consistent with your character. You gotta fight to be consistent, bro. You know what I'm saying? With your personality and with your ideologies and with your biblical worldview, you gotta fight for that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of cats don't know who they are, so they follow whatever's winning. That's how you can sniff out the fakeness, bro. Because cats don't know it's either fakeness or it's ignorance. Like, and I say that from a genuine place. Like, people have not taken time to figure out who they are in Christ. They have no idea. But I applaud the people who are doing it right and who do know who they are. But I'm the last person to judge anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm such a sinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so engulfed in sin. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats don't get it. Like, bro, like Paul said, I am the chief of sinners, bro. Like, I boast in my weakness so Christ gets the glory. You know what I'm saying? So I don't judge anybody. And it was a straight up and down like raunchy rapper who mentioned God every now and then who got my attention. You know what I'm saying? So like it ain't. So when I look at
who was this?
I ain't gonna say his name, bro. Like, I'd be embarrassed. It was a little raunchy rapper, bro, who got my attention, and but I needed to hear about drugs. I needed to hear about fornication, and I needed to hear about God, because that's where I was at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I do all of that too, and yeah, I'm interested in God. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so that played a huge role in me coming to Christ. It was definitely not what it, because God was involved at the same time. It's like just moving it on my heart. But when I look at Christian,
he used that music though.
Yeah, he used that music, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I look at Christian rappers who know, like they know, like, God, you got a degree in theology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's kind of like, you just look at some people and like, bro, you don't fit in that circle. There was a time when I was like running with cats in the streets, and cats would come up to me and be like, bro, you don't belong here, because I didn't. I was being fake. That was not how I was raised, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be a part of something that it wasn't me. And like, cats don't understand how intentional God is with our design and with our destiny. You know what I'm saying? So like, you could look at somebody and tell, like, man, that ain't where you belong, bro. And so that's the only thing. I ain't mad at nobody who doing it if that's what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who you are, bro. Like, when I look at cats like John, I'm like, yeah, that's who he is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who he is. But there's some cats out here that's just like,
that ain't who you are.
Chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. Yo, so are we gonna get another 100 bars part? Will we be on part 4? So be part 4?
We would be on part 4, but I think that might be coming to a close.
The trilogy? Is this a trilogy, and that's it?
Something about the Holy Trinity that just like, it feels complete. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just feels complete, bro. So yeah, I might have to call that one, but you never know. I might surprise some people, bro.
Hey, look, if you left it on a high note.
And that's appreciate that.
You left it on a high note.
Low key, I'm trying to be, a little spiritual about it, but that's probably why I ain't gonna do another one, bro. Because I'm like looking at it like, I don't know if I can do it again, bro. Like, what am I gonna talk about? Nah. Did you? I mean, covered everything in that last joint, bro.
You killed it.
But go ahead.
But when you did that though, like, was that one of those moments after you shot the video? Like, the song was already amazing, but then after you shot the video for it, as creative as it was, did you look at that and say, man, this could be the one here. Like, this might do something serious? That was
100 Bars Part 3 was a special record, because that was something. Not a lot of times, you don't know what something's going to be until you get to the end of it. But that was something that from the beginning, as soon as like the idea was just deposited in me, bro, I was like, I already knew, and I already had it envisioned. Like, I knew what it was gonna do. You know, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked at all. I already knew. The plan, it was intentional. I had to get people's attention because I had a message I wanted to share with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, for real, you know, we out here we are condoning the devil.
Talk about it, bro.
We are condoning Satanism, bro.
Yeah.
We are condoning it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. You know, and so I had to let people know that this is unacceptable. Cats may not like me for it or whatever, but you know, sometimes you gotta. And so I did it in that way because I was like, yo, I need to get people's attention because they're gonna hear this whether they want to or not. You know what I'm saying? So the gigantic heads, the cadences, the bar.
Where did that come from, bro?
It just dropped in my spirit, bro. I was praying. I was praying for it. I was just telling somebody this yesterday, but I was youth pastoring at the time some years ago, and I was praying. I had stopped rapping for a couple years. I don't know how long. It was a couple years. Thought I would never rap again. I planted a church. I was serving, got discipled, and I thought that was it. You know what I'm saying? I was cool after I got saved, and God was like, "Yo, stop rapping." You know what I'm saying? And just serve. I was content with that. I thought that was it, and I would never rap again. But in the midst of me like trying to reach the youth in my community, and seeing how, you know, how many hundreds of teenagers attempt suicide daily on a 24-hour rotation, and how many parents walking in their room, seeing their kids hanging from the ceiling fan, trying to untangle the knot and see if they still breathing. Like that stuff it grieved my soul, bro. So I started like praying and asking God for 3 months straight, walking up and down Highway 85 in Riverdale, bro. Asking God, how can I reach?
Hold up, you was walking in the highway?
Highway 85 is not like a. It's not like a.
Okay.
It ain't like a.
I'm thinking I-85, bro.
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, anybody from Riverdale, Clayton County, Atlanta know Highway 85 over down Riverdale. It's like, you know, it's
like one of them 4-lane joints, but it's like a street with traffic. Like, I got you.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking up and down, but I'm on like a dirt road, so I ain't in the street. But you know, I'm like, Lord, how can I reach the youth of my community on a more massive level, not like you know, a couple kids in a basement of a church, which is fine if that's what you're doing, but like the passion in me was bigger than that. So I was like, Lord, what can I do? And after 3 months of praying and asking for ideas, that's what he put in my spirit. Start rapping again, and that idea came to me.
You know what I'm saying? That whole song, how
everything it came to me.
So you had that all at once. Like you had the song, the video, like
you know, not every. Nah, I got the idea, like the concept.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. But the bars came in like in segments.
Yeah.
I'm not a robot, bro. Like that. The first thing I sat down and wrote all that stuff in an hour, bro. Nah, like that took some time, and it took studying. I essentially wrote a sermon in my notebook before I wrote the actual song. Wow. Because I had points. You know what I'm saying, that I wanted to make. Sure. I had scriptures, I had context, I had everything. I'm talking about exegesis, bro, like just written out. And I said, I'm gonna talk about this in this section. This part of the sermon is gonna be in this section. This part of the sermon is gonna be. I need 8 bars dedicated to this.
Did you ever preach that sermon? Did you ever preach that sermon?
In 100 bars, part 3, yes.
No, but I mean, even just as a normal sermon.
Nah, you know, I've only preached a few sermons for real, like on podcasts for people to hear. Yeah. But nah, man, it did what it did, man, and it was all intentional. I was like, I need to reach the teenagers on a bigger scale, and I'm thinking God was gonna give me ideas of how to start a business and get buses, so I could, you know, start a little network of some youth ministries. Sure. But you know, He gave me this revelation that my music would reach them faster than all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I've been doing since then, man. So
yeah, that joint like went crazy on Facebook, crazy on YouTube, like all that, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was.
Did it get to a space where it's like you was going out and people like recognized you?
Yeah, bro. You didn't know. People still recognize me. Either from that or, you know, you know, just from the music, you know. Right, the day before I flew out here, just walking, I think it was in Cumberland Mall, and a dude ran out. I was like, yo, you know, it's rare, but, you know, it's always cool to see, you know, people who have been touched, you know what I'm saying, by the music, because there's blood, sweat, and tears, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
That's good, bro. That's encouraging, man. Who have been some of your biggest influences musically, bro?
And nobody knew. Nobody knew, bro. You know, hip hop for me started, you know, back when, you know, Common was in his prime. You know what I'm saying?
Remember when he was Common Sense?
Yes, bro. He's still Common Sense to me.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, those are some of my biggest influences, guys from back then, like 3 Stacks. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was my dude. You know, Lupe. You know, and still to this day, you know, I might refer back to them and just be like, yo, thank you for what y'all contributed to this thing. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, I'm excited about what guys like Chance are doing. I'm excited about, like, you know, Kendrick, and some of his stuff is just like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm inspired because he's being himself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When the industry wants you to, like, yo, do another, you know, do another club record. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, nah, bro, I'm gonna do something so off. And that joint is like, every time I turn on the NBA Finals, you know what I'm saying, or anything, bro, like sports related, I hear this dude's record, which is so far from commercial. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's inspiring to me. Like, I could be myself, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? And see what happens. Yeah.
You man, just I'm still wrapping my brain around this. How you wrote that 100 Bars Part 3, because so much of a lot of the music, like especially popular music now, is like vibe heavy. Like, you don't hear too many artists saying they had to prepare to write a song. Most people just say, this is how I was feeling at the time.
But yeah. That's a lot of my music now is like, and especially like being on a label, like I don't have as much time, and this is most people, if you're a hip hop head, like, you know this. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, some of your favorite artists that get signed and their music might switch up a little bit. You don't have as much time to prepare. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my stuff now is still good, and I'm gonna still have some bars, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still gonna get it in, but it's a little more relevant, bro. Like, it's relevant and it's vibey. It's like, all right, this is how I was feeling, cause yo, such and such put this amount of money for me to come in here and kill it. I got however many hours, and whatever they cook up, I gotta put something on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta hop in the booth and just however you feel at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but about what you saying about 100 bars though?
No, I was just saying, just the whole process you're describing to write that. Yeah. And just and like, even artists that's not signed though, like, even independent. Right. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, this is just how I was feeling, so I just, you know what I mean? I just wanted to capture it. And I'm just saying, there was a time when the bulk of artists were preparing the same way you did with 100 bars for projects and stuff like that. So it's kind of refreshing and encouraging to hear someone putting that much care and thought into, you know what I mean, what it was.
Yeah, man. You know, because, man, like I said, my era where hip hop was magic to me, ain't 2016, 2017. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's still some magical stuff happening, but when it hit me for real, bro, when, like, my eyes were open, like, this is amazing, was in that era where cats put so much time and so much thought into what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? And so when me doing 100 Bars Part 3 is just a reflection of, like, what I grew up studying. You know what I'm saying? What I grew up learning from some of the greats from, it's debatable, but, you know, I'll say one of the golden eras, bro, of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think is the best years of hip hop, in your opinion? Best years of hip hop.
Best years? Ooh, that's a weighty question, bro. That's a weighty question. Cause I'm like emotionally attached. Like it's nostalgic for me. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that? It's hard to separate that, right?
Yeah. You know, and that's the issue because nostalgia sometimes kind of you know can it can manipulate. You know.
Sure.
Because if you're looking at it from an unbiased perspective, some of the stuff that I'm talking about really wasn't that good. Yeah. Like you go back and listen to it now and be like, bro, this wasn't even musical.
It didn't age well, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it didn't age well. But, you know, so that's a weighty question, bro, because there's so many different, and I can't say, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, there's some music now that's coming out that's, for me, is incredible and I love it. And like the way technology is and the studios are set up now, you know what I'm saying? The hardware is on a whole nother level. The sound is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough question, bro. You know, I'm just gonna have to say that I appreciate hip hop, bro, and I find something that I really appreciate about hip hop in every era.
That's bruh. That's
because the early movement, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It's the 70s, bro, like when that joint first kicked off, you know what I'm saying? Like that movement, you know what I'm saying? That obviously I wasn't alive, but going back and studying it, you feel like the energy from that joint.
It's the energy and the innovation, bro.
Yeah, the innovation. Cats flipping disco records and just like, we ain't got we have nothing.
Yes.
We have nothing, but we gonna run up in this store, hold the dude at gunpoint and take all his records and we finna make music, bro. And cats just, you know what I'm saying? The way it started, bro, like you don't have as much innovation now. You don't have as much creativity now. It's just like doing whatever you blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But
because you feel like you can just ride the wave of a formula.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's a formula now. Like it's a science. But you know, so every era has something, bro. Like, you know, from the beginning to the end. And back then, the music, if you go back and listen to that music, like when the first records was cut, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty corny. You know what I'm saying? It was really kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what you hear now.
Yeah.
But you know, like again, what I appreciate about that era was just the invention, bro. The innovation, the movement, bro. It was bigger than music. You know what I'm saying? It was a movement birthed from the oppression of a whole people. You know what I'm saying? And so like it was powerful, man. And you know, when I think about it like that, I feel like I belong to something, you know, bigger than me. It's great. You know what I'm saying? So
10 years from now, right?
Yeah.
So 10 years from now,
yeah,
we're saying the MOnty debut comes out 2017, right?
Yeah.
10 years from now, so we 2027, right?
Yeah.
What do you want people to say about the impact that MOnty has had on music and culture and even Christianity?
Well, I'm different from a lot of cats nowadays. I don't live for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I live for the cross, bro. And so I'm not trying to change the culture, bro, for the sake of, you know, making a name for myself. I'm trying to infiltrate that joint with the cross. You know what I'm saying? So what I want people to say, because I'm sorry, but I don't belong to this music thing, bro, and that's gonna hurt a lot of people. But I don't belong to this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't belong to it. I'm borrowing it. I'm lending myself to it. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds crazy to a lot of people because like a lot of people would respect my gift and say, yo, you're a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? You're a really talented dude. But I died to my selfish, ambition, bro, you know, a long time ago. Like, I'm just straight up dead, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a zombie with it. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't even front. I'm just here to let somebody know about Jesus, brother. And, but I'm going to kill it, though. In the meantime, like, I'm going to do the culture hopefully better than a lot of cats in it are doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to master it while I'm here for the sake of that. I'm real, you know, meticulous with my music, and I'm like, I'm crafty. You know what I'm saying? But that's not because I'm in love with the culture anymore, bro.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we're in the world and not of it. For me, hip hop is just like a microcosm of that, bro.
Love it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in it, but
well, bro, I'm looking forward to this official debut project, my brother.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And thank you for stopping by, my G.
No, thank you for having me, bro.
Everybody lends an ear. I wanna thank you in advance for letting us make it clear to y'all on the Wado Radio Show.
Thanks for tuning in to another Wado Radio full interview. This was made possible in part by our affiliate, Covenant Eyes. The internet can be a dangerous place for unguarded eyes and hearts. Covenant Eyes provides the services that protect against the evils and temptations that can be found on the World Wide Web. Established over a decade ago, Covenant Eyes is the pioneer in internet accountability software, empowering its members to maintain their online integrity. I personally use them on every device that I have: computer, iPhone, iPad, whole 9 yards. Don't go another day without guarding your eyes, your mind, and your heart. Visit wadoradio.com/resources for more information about Covenant Eyes. And if you sign up via our affiliate link at wadoradio.com/resources, we'll give you a month free. Covenant Eyes, trusted by thousands of families, including mine.
Thank you for downloading the Wado Radio Podcast. If you love what you're hearing, leave a review on iTunes. We'd love to hear your feedback, and it helps expose others to the show. Thank you, and God bless.